まさに滅びの災いと呼ぶにふさわしいわ。
Hello, hello. Oh my god, I'm just on time. Ah.
そして救世主の誕生。運命の食器はついに役目を果たしたの。アビス教団の名は知ってたが、これほど大規模で広範囲の動きを見せるのは初めてだ。まるでナタ相手に戦争を仕掛けようとしてるような。宇宙船スリープポット？まさかお前がテイラントに来た時に乗ってた宇宙船のことか？
What is she? What have we just been thrown into? The spaceship. What?
何者かがずうずうしくもこの世界から吸い取っているのだ。災いはいつか必ず訪れる。みんなもそう言ってるわ。彼女の存在を無視し続けたら、いつか本当に彼女の声が聞こえなくなってしまうからね。すぐそこにいるじゃない。お前の魂は欠けていて、傷口にはアビスに侵食された跡が見られる。アビスの力の使い方を学ぶつもりもないのなら、私が代わりに調べるしかない。無に着せ。この手に烈空、星々よ、静かに眠れ。はじめまして、私はダリア、セピロス教会の女祭で風神バルバトスの伝道師です。面白くなってきた。
That is an interesting voice.
風神様のお告げです。
私の夜はここで終わる。だがお前の旅はまだまだ続く。
お前は私の師匠極悪鬼スルトロッチを知っているのだろう。戦線は総崩れだ。
真っ向の剣ダインスレイブ、これがお前の望んだことか。
お兄ちゃんはいつも運命を変えようとしてる。
Who's that?
今回は何としても止めてみせる。
よくやったスカーク、今回も生き残れたか。
今もなお運命の食器は動いているのか。
なぜお前が鈍性のクジラの剣能を持っている。
極悪鬼スルトロッチ。
経緯などとうの昔に消え去って貴様の傲慢さと邪悪さに気づいた時にな。
500年前にお兄ちゃんと再会する機会を逃すわけにはいかないから。いずれ本物の宇宙に帰るだろう。旅の終点で2人の新たな始まりが待ってる。
Okay. Also, hi guys. Hi. I made it just on time. You'll have to tell me if the sound is bad, because I have no idea. This is my first time streaming to YouTube. Sound is fine. Okay, good, good. Yeah, that trailer was crazy. It sounds good. Okay, okay, okay. How are we feeling after that? Because I have no idea what just happened. Lumine is aura farming? She's always aura farming. I need more info on yeah, like
Hello,
spaceship.
travelers. Welcome
What
to
do they
the
mean
Genshin Impact
spaceship?
version 5.7
And the
special
real
program.
universe? What does this
I am Amy
mean?
Mythen, the voice of Dahlia, and hosting with me today we have.
Hey everyone, I'm Cat Pratano, rhymes with Capitano, the voice of Child's Master. Skirk.
Capitano.
And I'm Katiana Sarkissian, the voice of the Pyro Archon herself, Malwika.
Yeah, well, after seeing that trailer,
Okay,
this
why is
version
Malwika
seems
here?
absolutely stacked. We're getting the next installment of the Twins quest in this version. Woo, 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 woo. Yippee!
And let's not forget, Skirk is finally here, you guys. Yup. I cannot wait to see how all these stories unfold.
I'm really surprised we're
Perseverance
getting
left
Skirk
quite the
so soon.
impression, didn't it? So mysterious.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
new
mean,
animations.
I'm pretty sure that interaction left us all with far more questions than answers.
Yeah, I mean, she did give us a few clues about herself, though. Remember? In the Primordial Sea at the end of the Fontaine Archon quest?
Right. Something about the remains of a descender, the foul, the visionary. I feel like I still don't know what any of it means, though.
Oh my gosh, wait.
I mean, that's fair.
The
So far, all
Dahlia
we know
voice
about her
actor is
past
Scottish?
is that she trained under the foul Sertology.
So, Sertology isn't just some ordinary mentor.
Oh, definitely not. Dainsliff revealed that Sertology is one of the five
Okay,
sinners
one of the
of
five
Conria,
sinners.
and someone who
Okay.
possesses all-encompassing power. Imagine training under someone like that. No walk in the park, let me tell you.
Well, maybe that explains how aloof and indifferent Skirk seems to be. Seriously, though, her demeanor is stone cold in a way that's almost otherworldly or something.
Yeah, it's kind of cold as ice, right? Right?
Oh,
But I mean,
yeah.
you know,
Ice,
the
because
important
she's
thing is,
cryogenic.
this time we should be able to
Ah.
get some answers, right?
Oh, I hope so. Yes, please. I am dying to learn more about her past.
Okay, then be sure to check out her story quest where the Traveler and Skirk's paths will cross
Okay, hold
once
on.
again.
Is she not gonna
Travelers will
be
have
in
chance
the...
to uncover new clues about her past and the world of Tavad as a whole.
Surely
so
she's gonna be
don't
in the
miss out.
Archon quest, no?
Ah, so Leoa is where we run into Skirk this time.
Wait, what?
Mhm.
Wow. It's kind of weird seeing her out and about like this, isn't it? In such a normal location.
Right?
What is going on?
Wait, hold on a second. Is Skirk playing an instrument?
Oh.
I mean, in my mind, she's like this, ice queen, but here she actually looks emotional.
Yeah.
I mean, there's almost a
Yeah.
sadness there.
Oh, yeah. It seems like that instrument means a lot to her.
Oh, you don't even know. It sure does. As for why she chooses to play it alone in a place like this, well, that's something travelers can uncover for themselves. What I can reveal is, after encountering a mysterious power in this quest, the traveler starts having strange nightmares, and it seems like Skirk is the only one who can help. Which
Oh my
means
god,
the
Traveler's
only way
using
to
the
resolve
prototype
situation
Rancor.
is for the two to work together.
Okay, Slay. So we're teaming up with Skirk, huh?
Mhm.
Slay.
Okay, but am I the only one who's a little intimidated?
What? Intimidated by Skirk?
Just a little.
She's only a mysterious sword master with insane fighting skills and an unbreakable stone cold exterior. Seriously,
The
though, with
Traveler
their
weapon is
ability
just
to
really
wield various
inconsistent.
elements and their abyssal purification powers, I think the Traveler can hold their own.
Yeah, it'll be fine. No problem.
Yeah.
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 Okay, well, now I'm curious how she got that strong. I mean, okay, she reined in her master's pet, the
Mhm.
all-devouring narwhal, like
Yeah.
it
No,
was
surely
nothing.
she's still in the
And I
Archon
feel
quest
like we've
too.
only seen a fraction
I'm
of
so
what she can do.
confused.
True, and just like the truth about her past, that's a question travelers will need to answer for themselves in game. So get ready to play. But considering Skirk and the Traveler will need to fight side by side, let's take a closer look at what she can do in combat.
Oh. Oh, they're playing the whale music. Because she's not from Teyvat.
I'll only demonstrate.
What?
Annihilate.
And she changes, her skin changes.
Merciless.
Whoa.
As Child's master and someone capable of training in the abyss, Skirk's combat skills are truly something special. First, it's worth pointing out, Skirk doesn't use a vision. Her powers come from the abyss, but in the interest of blending in, she camouflages it to appear cryo-like in nature. And in addition, Skirk's attacks do not rely on elemental
She looks like
energy.
Space Kokomi.
She uses a special kind of energy known as Serpent Subtlety instead.
Serpent
And when
Subtlety?
you tap
What?
her elemental skill, Skirk gains a certain amount of energy and enters a special combat state.
She has a
Fueled by her
tail!
chain
That's so
outfit,
cool.
Which is very cute, might I add. While in this state, Skirk's normal, charged, and plunging attacks deal cryo damage that can't be overridden. This state also increases her resistance to
She's so
interruption
not
and
blending
attack
in.
AoE. And when
What do you mean?
cryo-related
That looks like
reactions
cryo
are
to
triggered,
me.
multiple void rifts will appear on the field. Skirk can use her charged
Definitely
attack
just
or
cryo.
her special elemental burst to absorb the void rifts. And after unleashing a special elemental burst, her normal attack's damage will be increased based on the number of rifts absorbed.
Aw, heck yeah. So it's kind of like the more she fights, the stronger she gets.
Yeah, pretty much. Plus, holding her elemental skill is another option. When there are void rifts on the field, holding her elemental skill will allow Skirk to absorb them and gives her the ability to quickly maneuver around the battlefield. Once she has enough energy, she can unleash her elemental burst to deal
Doesn't it make
consecutive
her move
flashes of
faster?
AoE damage.
I see. So she's a unit you can keep on the field for a long time, or take out when you need a sudden burst of damage.
Pairing her with Hydro and Cryo characters also further enhances her abilities. And if your team is comprised entirely of Hydro and Cryo characters, your party member's elemental skill level will be increased by 1.
Whoa, so she like enhances her party members' skills too. Once a mentor, always a mentor, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like Tartaglia had a great teacher.
Oh,
I mean,
sure
her
did.
animations are so cool.
And I love the look of her camouflaged abyssal powers.
Right.
The special effects are incredible.
Right? And when she enters
How
the
do you do
special combat
fellow
state,
Teyvat
her outfit
citizens?
changes
Yes,
too,
I am a
okay,
perfectly
slay.
normal
It looks a
Teyvat
little more
person,
suited
yes.
for battle, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. So it seems like travelers can approach combat in 2 ways then. You can use her special combat state to dish out damage with cryo-infused attacks and heighten this damage by absorbing void rifts with her special elemental burst. Or, after other Hydro and Cryo party members have generated void rifts, you can take to the field to quickly absorb them and build up energy to unleash powerful slashes with her normal elemental burst.
Yeah, both seem
So
really,
she
really
is
useful.
like a
And
freeze.
since Cryo and Hydro characters enhance Skirk's skills, there are tons of team comp possibilities here.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, hey, speaking of, what about Dahlia? He's a Hydro character, right? Sounds like he could be a good fit for Skirk.
Oh, I think you're onto something here. We got to know him a bit during the Mondstadt interlude. He's so refined, but also kind of mischievous at the same time. One thing we haven't seen, though, is what he can
See,
do
I
in
really just thought,
combat.
I thought
Wanna
when
give
we
us a
got the
smooth
release of
alien?
Skirk,
got
it would bring about like
You
a whole
are
new
in
element,
for a treat.
Let's
but
go.
I guess not. She's just cryo. Okay, sword user.
This should be fun! Hey! Thus saith the Animal Archive!
Okay, so Dahlia is a Hydro Sword user and support character who can use his elemental burst to provide a Hydro shield for his teammates.
Oh, it's like the shield appears in response to his prayer.
Yes, and for a certain period of time, after unleashing his elemental burst, Dahlia can gain stacks of benison by hitting enemies with normal attacks or triggering freeze reactions. So when his shield breaks, Dahlia can consume his stacks of benison to summon it again, allowing him to continuously protect his
Zimira's
party members
Dahlia kind of
and to
underwhelming.
increase their resistance to interruption.
Heck yeah.
And after unlocking a specific talent, Dahlia can
Not a
also
Mondstadt.
boost the attack speed of
Yes,
the
Mondstadt
on-field
vision.
character, allowing them dish out damage even faster.
Oh, nice. So he can help us attack without interruption and increase our attack speed? Sounds like a huge help.
And with his elemental skill, Dahlia summons Sacramental Shower and places it in a designated location.
What
His
is
summon
that?
has different effects depending on who comes into contact with it. So, for example, if it's an enemy, Sacramental Shower will explode, dealing AoE hydro damage to surrounding enemies. But if a nearby party member comes into contact with it, Sacramental Shower will propel them high into the air, allowing them to evade enemy attacks while gaining an aerial advantage.
I'm not sure about that.
Okay.
Let's go.
This is
He's,
trampoline.
really reliable in combat, even though he seems kind of mischievous the rest of the time.
No, really.
Yes, he definitely does. He has his little mischievous thing going on. I still remember all his teasing towards Venti during the Mondstadt interlude.
Oh.
But at the same time, he's also supposed to be the one who communicates with the will of Barbados, right? I'm not sure what to make of their dynamic.
Well, I guess first and foremost, he's Venti's friend, right? But even though he likes to tease, he's serious about his position as the Herald of Barbados. Oh, one more thing about his abilities.
Yeah, he
When
looks
Dahlia
fun,
is
like,
in
if you're
your
just
party,
exploring out in the
movement
world.
speed of your party members is increased during the day.
Oh.
Hey, all the better to spread the word of Barbados. Praise Barbados, right? Is that how that works? Well, anyway, it's obvious he really cares about the people of Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Exactly, he definitely does. Besides, his mischievous nature keeps things a little bit interesting, don't you think? It's one of my favorite things about him.
Aww. Well, now that we've introduced our two new
Wouldn't
characters
gliding
for
be
version
faster?
5.7, we should probably let travelers know when they can add them to their parties.
Can do. Let's jump right into
Actually,
the
no,
event
trampolining
wishes.
is definitely
In the
faster.
first half of version 5.7, we'll have event wishes for Skirk and Shenhe.
Dahlia will also enjoy a
I wonder
drop
if they've
rate
given
boost
them
on
like
the
new
first half
animations
banners.
in game.
Plus, the new 5-star
Like the same way they've been
sword,
advertising it.
Azure Light, will be featured on the weapon
Okay, that's a
banner.
cool weapon.
Yes! And in the second half of version 5.7, we'll have returning event wishes for Mawika and Emily.
Yippee! Pretty fire.
Oh yeah, Shenhe.
Alright, that's it for the event wishes. Let's talk about the story content travelers can
Yo,
look forward
guys,
to in the
look,
new
when is
version.
you look at a
Ooh,
rerun?
okay, this is the big
It's been
one.
over a year.
Okay, let's set the scene. During their travels, the traveler
Okay,
comes
everyone
across
quiet,
evidence that
quiet.
seems to suggest their sibling was in Natlan.
Oh, wait up. I see Dainsleif. As we
Mm-hmm.
all know, that means things are about to get complicated.
Yup, very true.
Oh, I love Dainsleif. From this image, it looks like the sky has been slashed in two, and there's some kind of rift that connects to the abyss.
Yes, so surely it
And
has to do with
Traveler
the
and their
sky.
sibling are in different spaces, but
The
they can still
wait, what?
sense each other's presence.
Yes, I feel like the tension is palpable.
Yeah, and that makes sense. I mean, there was definitely some tension when we saw our sibling during the bedtime story quest.
Oh yeah.
Although we don't know what our sibling has been up to since then.
Yeah, and we also don't
Kari
remember.
there did tell us that the Loom of Fate has been completed. Of course, we still don't know how powerful it is, or what's needed to activate it.
Well, call me crazy, but I feel like we're gonna find out soon.
Maybe.
It seems like all parties are converging in one place, Natlan.
Mhm.
So maybe that's where we can get some answers.
And I know one thing travelers will encounter in Natlan. A young woman dressed in peculiar clothing, hiding out in a cave.
Okay,
It's not
that
just her clothing that's special, though.
that is a good
Look at her
NPC.
eyes. Wait, is she?
The NPC designs are getting
The
better.
plot, it thickens.
Yeah.
Well, if the Abyss Order is out in full force in Natlan, it must mean
And
there's
she's
been a
from
new
Conrio.
development in our siblings' grand plan.
Yup, and the Pyro Archon and our other friends from Natlan are on high alert. But the people of Natlan want a war against the Abyss itself. There's no universe where the Abyss Order gets to run wild in Natlan unchecked.
The flowers, wait,
Well,
what?
if an altercation with the Abyss Order is in the cards, I know who's gonna be on the front lines. Twilight Sword himself, of course.
I mean, I can see it now. Dainsleif going all one-man army and rushing straight into action.
We actually will get to see it this time because
What?
our old friend Dainsleif is going to help us defeat their ranks in a manner we've never seen before.
Okay. This is not a drill, everyone. We finally get to see him in action.
Okay.
Pew, pew, pew. As the Traveler and Dainsleif venture deep into Abyss Order territory, we'll get to see his special abilities firsthand.
Oh, sounds like there's gonna be a lot of obstacles between us and finding out the deal with our sibling. But we've faced the Abyss Order before. We can do this. I have no doubt Travelers will come out on top.
Oh yeah.
I guess.
Playable
the other
Dainsleif.
question is, can we stop
Probably not
whatever our
anytime
sibling
soon,
is
though.
planning? What are their true goals? What does their plan mean for
Guys,
Tibet?
you're not giving us
This
any
quest might
answers.
hold some very important
What is
answers.
going on in this
I am
quest?
so excited. I feel like this could be the start of a whole new phase in the quest to find our sibling.
Yeah.
Surely it's gonna move us
Seems
toward
like it's
Nordcry,
not
right?
as simple as just finding them anymore. There's a lot more at stake.
Oh, for sure. So this is definitely one to look forward to. All right. I think this is a good place to stop and take our first break.
Yeah, I need a sec to digest all that information.
Ooh, sounds good. Take a look at the second redemption code, Travelers.
Okay.
We'll see you on the other side.
See ya.
I'm so interested. Because I don't get what they're implying with Nordcry. Is Nordcry gonna be like a year's worth of a region? And also, what kind of characters are we gonna get from there? Maybe we'll get some of the Fatui? You wonder what the summer event will be like this year? I miss Golden Apple. Oh yeah, Varka. Surely we get Varka in Nordcry. Dawnman Port. Hi Shreyas. Dude. They're gonna keep teasing us with Dorman Port. It's been 4 years. But also, do we even know where Nordcry is?
All right, welcome back, travelers. Now that we've introduced the new characters and quests, it's time to jump into the version 5.7 events.
Let's go!
Let's go! First up on the docket is an event that
Capitano, yeah, Capitano is definitely playable.
Has developed a simulated
We're gonna
adventure
cope
game.
so hard with that.
Travelers will need to select various companion pieces to form teams and enhance
No,
their
don't
skills
say
as
that,
they face
Alex.
off against various opponents in a board game style environment.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a choose your own adventure. You can go the rainforest route or the desert route.
Oh my
Each
god,
path
that
has its own
art.
story and level of difficulty. And at the end of each adventure, travelers will face formidable opponents.
Oh, we still have
that
the
require
Majorari.
a
I
certain
forgot
level of
about that.
strength to defeat.
Oh, so how do we make sure we're ready?
Well, travelers can enhance the strength of their pieces in several ways. Besides enhancing the pieces themselves,
Is this an
travelers
event,
might
or is
notice
this,
that
like,
the
permanent?
Pieces are divided into species.
I saw people saying we
Go to
might get
battle
something
with a lot
permanent.
of pieces of the same species, and you can trigger unique species features. The higher the feature level, the stronger your pieces become.
Yeah. I'm thinking an all-Saurian team could be cool. Oh, and it looks like you can also assign equipment to your pieces to make them stronger.
Yeah, that's right. And random events and
Oh, it's
encounters
just an
will occur
event.
during the adventure, which travelers can resolve to earn helpful rewards, like extra adventure coins, which travelers can use in the shop to purchase pieces to improve their lineup. Travelers can also open chests to get all kinds of useful equipment. Plus, defeating formidable opponents along the route will allow you to unlock secret techniques that can help increase the strength of your entire team.
Ooh. Of course, certain encounters can also derail your plans.
Oh, yeah?
Ah, so there are also situations where it all comes down to luck.
Yeah, so I think travelers
Okay,
will
so
have
we're
a
not
lot of
getting a
fun
new
dealing with
region
the
in
unexpected this
5.7 by the
event.
looks of it. So
It's a
that
real
means
test
surely
of tactical
5.8
thinking.
is the Mayor Javari
Plus,
then.
there's more to this event than just the battle
Would that be the
stages.
summer event?
Travelers can also participate in research
And then we go from
stages that
Mayor Javari
involve
to
guiding
Nordcry?
Paimon to harvest fruit. Complete these stages to increase your speculation level and unlock additional buffs for your team.
So we actually get to put Paimon to work.
Finally.
Yup.
Is this
and
Candy Crush?
Of course, completing this event will reward travelers with all sorts
Oh,
of goodies,
free Cephos!
including primo gems and the chance to invite Sethos to their parties.
Oh.
Nice.
All right. in this next event, an old friend and genius inventor from Fontaine is back and better than ever with a new and improved turret.
Let me guess. He needs us to clear out
So
monsters
maybe
in
the
an
summer
abandoned
event will
ruin
be in
again?
Dragonspire.
Yeah, that's right. But this time, travelers will face more formidable enemies than just slimes.
Whoa. That Soma troll can give shields to its allies.
Oh.
Yeah, but
What?
don't worry. With this new and improved turret, we can use several new kinds of cannonballs to help clear out our opponents.
Oh, nice.
For example, grape shots split into smaller bullets when fired are good for taking out multiple enemies at once. And
No
directed
way.
piercing shots can be used to take down shields or target enemies hiding in the corner.
Oh.
I think I'll
Sounds like the
turn
type of event where
Majivari
you can
into
really
a
just
summer
let
map,
loose and
surely.
relieve some stress.
Oh, definitely. But strategic ammunition choices will help you clear out the battlefield even faster.
So far, we've introduced events you have to tackle
I hope they don't
solo,
release a
but this
crazy
next
character in
event gives
5.8
travelers
either,
the chance
because
to work as
I'm
a
gonna wish
team.
for Skirk, and
In
after that I
Reminiscent
need to save
Regiment
up.
Frenzy, travelers will get to team up with other players to tackle challenges made up of 3 stages. each
Because
with
surely we're
unique
gonna get some
objectives.
crazy characters in
It'll be
Nordcry.
cool seeing what characters everyone chooses. Could make for some interesting team comps.
Well, there's a theme associated with each challenge, so your best bet is to choose a character whose skills are suited to the objective.
Oh.
But of course, every character has their strengths. Each stage also has smaller objectives that require teams to work together and combine their skills.
Oh, thank you,
Completing
Granny.
These submissions can grant buffs to your own entire team.
Oh, nice.
And in addition, at the beginning of
Are you gonna
each
stream more on
challenge,
YouTube or
your
just for
team will be
special
assigned
occasions?
random regiments
I'm not.
to
I haven't
complete.
really decided
Once
yet.
you
I
make it
might
to the
look
final
into
stage, your team will receive additional
multi-streaming,
frenzy stars
maybe?
based on your regiment completion status.
Yep, and remember, regiments benefit the entire team. It doesn't matter who completes them.
Okay, so
because I know a lot of
not
people would
saying I
rather
need
I
to do
stream on
this or
YouTube because
anything,
it's
but
like
in
more accessible, and I
theory,
totally get
you
that.
could kind of coast to the finish line if you needed to.
Yeah. You could.
Yeah, we're
okay,
still
in
waiting for them
theory.
to like
But I think
introduce
all travelers
limited
have
time
something to
events.
contribute.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's about how you work together. That's
If
the
they do,
joy
they
of
should make
co-op.
it
I feel
Fontaine
like co-op
themed.
is its own kind of
Like you go
motivation,
into
too.
a theater.
No one wants to let the team down.
For sure. And this time, teamwork is more important than ever. Because in this iteration of the event, dire difficulty is even more challenging.
Ooh, that means whether it comes to character selection or
Okay, no,
combat
I
strategy,
stand
coordination is
by the
more
fact
important
that
than ever.
2.8
Good
is
luck,
the
travelers.
best
Should be a fun one. All right,
summer event,
now
okay?
I'm,
I'm
very
just saying, I'm
excited
just
to
saying.
announce a new permanent event called Stygian Onslaught.
Ooh.
No,
In this
Simulanko was
event,
good too.
Travelers will be able to farm artifacts more freely and efficiently,
Wait, what?
as well as obtain artifact customization
Oh,
items
wait,
for free.
permanent event?
Free?
For free.
A new permanent event. Okay, we need details now.
Wait, what is this?
All right. Each update will feature a challenge that is split into 3 phases.
Yeah,
each
Alex, it was
featuring
yeah, it was that
unique
one.
Mechanics with 5 difficulty levels. to
2.8
choose
was
from.
the official one.
Ooh.
Participation in the event will reward travelers with primo gems, artifacts, and valuable items for targeted artifact enhancement.
Huh?
Okay, so you said we'll be able to farm artifacts more freely? What does that mean exactly?
It means the artifact drops aren't set in stone, and you can switch where they come from.
What?
For the first 10 days after the event begins, the leyline disturbance will be in outbreak state. During this period, travelers who clear any stage at level 3 difficulty or higher can expend any kind of resin to obtain artifacts from the leyline blossom at the end of the stage. And before the stage begins, travelers will get to choose which domain of blessing they want the artifact drops to come from.
Right, so travelers can also tackle the stages
Okay.
in co-op, right? So you
Okay.
can still farm with friends.
Yes, and you'll be rewarded with additional artifacts every time you consume a certain amount of resin.
Okay, the amount
Addi-
of hours I'm about to pour
You
into
get
this thing.
additional.
Lock me in and throw away the key, honestly.
Oh, free
my
time
God,
drops.
You make it sound like you're in prison. Anyway, you also mentioned something about
Okay.
targeted artifact enhancement, Katiana. What's that about?
Yeah, right. So version 5.7 is introducing a new artifact-related item, Dust of Enlightenment.
Ooh. What is it?
Well, we all know what it's like to raise an artifact that has potential, only for it to turn out kind of less than ideal.
Yeah.
So this item is designed to help with that. So, Artifact 101, right? We all know every 4 levels, a random substat gets enhanced as you raise an artifact to level 20. But it doesn't always turn out the way you want.
Yeah.
So this item allows you to re-roll the substat enhancements of a level 20 artifact.
Yo, wait,
What?
really?
Yeah. Before each reroll, you get to specify the types of substats you want to prioritize. After the result is revealed, you can choose to either keep the original substat configuration or accept the new one.
Oh my god, it's like being able to resurrect an artifact from the grave. Like, we really needed this.
Yeah, really powerful, right? Starting in 5.7, travelers who participate in the new permanent event
Okay, but how
Onslaught
often can you
will
get
be
these
able to obtain
things?
a total of 3 Dusts of Enlightenment
That's what I'm
per
thinking.
version for free. And the Gnostic Hymn and Gnostic Chorus rewards will feature 1 each.
Oh.
Plus, during version 5.7,
How much does it
travelers
cost?
will be able to claim 2 Dusts of Enlightenment directly from their in-game mailbox after logging into Genshin Impact.
Yes.
Okay, let's just pause to take that in for a sec.
Free per version.
Oh, but I do have a question. So, according to the devs, the rewards for clearing the level 5 difficulty in the new permanent event can only be obtained by completing it solo. But what if that level of difficulty is a bit much for some people?
Yeah, like me.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I'll hard carry you.
Whoa.
Well, I will come in and the
Free each
strongest
patch,
travelers into
apparently.
that will come in to help us out. Specifically, we're talking about travelers who have cleared an even higher level of difficulty. The characters used to complete those battles become exalted ones.
Oh, is this
Then,
like
when
theater?
attempting a level 1 through 5 difficulty challenge, other travelers can receive extra buffs by including exalted ones in their lineup.
Oh,
I'll be honest,
cool.
I've barely played
Travelers
theater.
can help each other even outside of co-op. I like that, and I need that. Wait, hold on. You mentioned an even higher level of difficulty just now. I thought level 5 was the highest.
Yeah, well, clearing level 5 solo unlocks a secret level of difficulty.
This is
Level
hurting my
6,
brain.
Dire difficulty.
Oh, no.
Once you reach level 6, it's dire straits. There are no
It's still
companions to
RNG.
turn
Yeah,
to
it's
for
still
comfort.
RNG by the looks
no
of it.
promise of primo gems to drive you forward.
What?
Just formidable enemies and an unrelenting desire to prove yourself.
Okay, that definitely sounds dire. So you're telling me travelers really don't get anything in return for accomplishing something like that?
Well, we'll just have to wait and see now, won't we?
What? I can't wait.
All right, that's it for Stygian Onslaught. Just a reminder, the
Also,
outbreak
why
period
is it in
begins the
Saltaire?
second Wednesday after a version update,
That is such
or
a
8
in-
days into the new version. So don't
That is a
forget
weird
to
place
gather
to
your
put it.
friends and get farming when the time comes. All right,
I want to
time
know the
lock
reason
in.
for that.
Travelers might also be excited to hear that the next installment of the Traveler's Tales is coming in version 5.7.
Okay, slay. Last time was so much
Slay,
fun. We got to
slay.
reunite with so many old friends and make a lot of great new memories.
Yeah, why don't we take a look at some of the encounters in store for us this time around?
Yes.
I mean, this is always good.
Whoa, hang on a sec. So Tom was back in Mondstadt, and he's drinking with Kaya at the Angel's Share?
Huh. I never thought about it before, but now that I see it, yeah, I feel like they totally make great drinking buddies. Oh, I love him.
Melusines!
Looks like he's got quite the posse around
Oh,
him.
that's so
Oh,
cute!
it's so cute. I want to know what they're talking about.
Oh, and it looks like Dory's in Inazuma. Is she trying to sell something to Sayu?
Oh, of
No.
course.
Oh no, someone save Sayu. She's too innocent for Dory's schemes.
Honestly, though, a crafty merchant like Dory could show up anywhere.
Leave
and
her
I wouldn't
alone,
be
Dory.
surprised. I bet we even run into her and not cry at some point.
Ooh, I wonder how many other friends will show up this time.
From what I've heard, it's quite a few. So keep a lookout while exploring the open world, travelers.
Ooh.
Being able to run into characters in the open world is such a nice addition. I wish it was part of every version.
Right? I know. It really makes the open world feel more alive and interactive.
Yeah, and luckily the devs feel the same way. The devs have said that making Traveler's Tales a permanent event is in the works, so travelers can look forward to that sometime in the future. Yippee!
Finally, Overflowing Abundance is returning at the end of version 5.7. Travelers can look forward to double the talent and weapon ascension material drops, so don't miss out.
In addition, New Envisaged Echoes challenges will be added in version 5.7.
Oh, for the Raiden Shogun in Shenhe.
Oh, Shenhe's Echo is so cool. I see sigils and pops of red in there. Okay, girl, very fitting.
And the Raiden
Oh, the
Shogun's
Raiden
like
one looks
petals
really
floating in the
cool.
wind. The purple matches so well.
So pretty.
Yep, so if you want to claim them, make sure your characters are ready. Travelers can also look forward to some Genius Invocation TCG updates, including new character and action cards. You can now add Mawika and
yes, TCG, yes,
Don't
yes.
miss out, Genius
I
Invocation
know exactly what I'm
fans.
looking at, yes.
Alright, that brings us to the system optimizations that travelers can look forward to in the new version.
First up is an improved resource management feature for mobile players.
Oh.
Simply put, it's a practical update designed
Yes,
to reduce
okay,
the
no,
package
this
size
is
of the
actually
mobile version.
huge.
Dude, nice. I feel like our phones will thank us.
After the 5.7 update, travelers will receive a pop-up notification after opening Genshin Impact on mobile, asking them to choose from different resource plans.
Okay.
Under the basic plan, the system will retain the necessary resources for daily gameplay and optimize the resource usage for some Archon quests, story quests, and hangout events.
I mean, I
Okay,
know
so
there are
means
people that
clearing out
literally
some
play
old
Genshin
quest
just to
resources
play
save storage
TCG, and
space,
honestly,
right?
respect.
But what about players whose progress
I do
is a
enjoy
bit
collecting
all
the
over place?
cards.
How does that work?
Don't worry, the dev team has
Yes,
accounted
this
for that.
resource thing is
The
huge.
system will provide different guidance and solutions based on account progress and quest status to ensure that travelers still have a smooth gaming experience. And when
This
you
is
need to
exactly
start
what
an
we
Archon
need.
quest,
Surely
story quest, or
with this,
hangout event
right,
that isn't
we
enabled,
might be able to
the
get
system will
replayable
download the
events.
required
Surely.
resources as needed.
Oh, Slay?
Yup. So travelers who haven't updated the mobile version in a long time might be able to free up quite a bit of storage space with this optimization.
I need that.
And it sounds like a great option for cross-platform players who maybe rely on mobile more for the small stuff.
Yeah, of course, if you don't have storage concerns, nothing has to change. You can just choose to keep all game resources instead. And this setting can be changed at any time in the Paimon menu, where you can choose for completed quest resources to be automatically cleared in future version updates, or for all game resources to be updated as normal.
Oh, okay.
This should also make it easier for people to try out Genshin Impact for the first time.
Yup. For further details, be sure to check out the developers' discussion as well as future announcements
I
across
saw
Genshin
about the
Impact's
artifact
official
loadout thing,
accounts.
Okay.
and I don't
And
quite
you'll
understand
now be able
it.
to directly use fragile resin to claim rewards from leyline blossoms and common challenge domains, like artifact and talent material domains. This also applies
Surely
to the
we all say
artifact drops in the
unison.
new permanent event we introduced earlier.
Yes.
Fragile resin is worth 60 original resin, so that means you get triple the drops. Should save a few trips to
Okay,
the crafting
okay,
bench,
yeah.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
Also,
We
the
take it.
Adventurer Handbook will now have guide entries for 40 resin bosses, which should be helpful if you run into a boss you're not quite sure how to crack.
And the icons will be displayed in the order the bosses were unlocked, which should make it more intuitive to navigate.
All right, let's move on to some optimizations for the Spiral Abyss. When moving to the next floor or restarting a challenge, you can now save your current party lineup or clear it with a single click.
Oh, easy.
And you can claim your challenge rewards directly after completing floor 12. If you're not satisfied with your performance, you can also restart the challenge directly from the finalization screen.
Yep.
Nice. Small things here and there really add up over time.
Yeah. So hopefully
Wait, they're not
these
gonna mention the
optimizations
artifact
make
thing?
for a better experience overall.
All right. Well, that was another long one, you guys, but it's not over yet. A mystery guest left a message for us, so let's check it out along with the third redemption code.
旅人の皆さん、こんにちは。鈴木愛理です。
Hello.
今回ゲーム原神の皆さんと一緒にお仕事をすることになりました。とても嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。私は、スカークというキャラクターのアニメショートテーマソングの、スターオデッセイという楽曲を歌わせていただいたんですが、この楽曲は全編英語で世界各国というか世界に
Are we gonna get any
届ける歌という
moon
ことで、
teasers?
すべて英語の詩なので、私にとってはこの世界に入って初めての経験でとてもドキドキしたのですが、こう皆さんと一緒に気持ちを共有できたらいいなと思って今からとてもワクワクしています。スカークの歴史を聞いてすごく強いけど孤独と戦いながら今日まで生きてきた、そんな強くてかっこいい 女性っていうのを頭に置きながら、歌を歌いましたので、その気持ちが届くと嬉しいです。この楽曲はショートフィルムと、同時公開されます。皆さんぜひ楽しみにしていてください。あいりでした。
OMG! An animated short for Skirk and a song! Let's go!
Yeah, her hair
So
accessory looks really
exciting,
cool.
exciting. Well, you guys, that brings us to the end of our announcements.
Come on,
for
guys,
this
come on.
version.
You could drop a moon teaser right now. I dare you.
It certainly was. So, what are you all looking forward to the most? For me, I have to say,
Lucci,
although
we're
it's a little
not getting
biased, I am
Capital.
clearly excited for everybody to meet Dahlia.
Yes.
But you know, I'm also really excited about the new permanent content like Stygian Onslaught. How about you guys?
It's kind of hard to pick just one. I mean, I'm excited for my girl Malwika
Of
in
course.
TCG, but like, I'm also really excited to see Nevilet, my fave, in the Traveler's Tales.
Nervlet.
Yes. Well, I'm really excited for. I might be a little biased as well. I'm really excited for.
I'm just so confused with their
Really?
choice of releasing
I'm
Skirk.
also so excited for Dahlia, and like we've been waiting so long for these characters, and also Dane's Lip. I'm so excited, and that animated short. Oh my gosh! And also, of course, the lore girlies. We are eating so well this patch. I'm so excited for that twins quest.
Yes.
Yes, I feel like it's clear from the last few patches
I'm
that the
so
story
hyped
has
for the
really
Traveler
been
quest.
amping up lately, and this version seems to be no exception.
Yeah, right? I mean, pretty soon we'll be in our 5th year of adventuring, if you can believe it. It feels like it was
Oh my
just
god,
yesterday.
5
It's
years.
crazy.
No
So
way,
it feels
5
like we're
years.
really getting to see how a lot of elements
It's
that
been 5
seemed
years
separate at
almost.
first are starting to converge.
And after what we saw in the dev team's Nod Cry teaser, I'm even more excited to see how the story unfolds from here.
Right? And we hope travelers have fun doing the same.
Okay, so that's it for the Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody.
Ad Astra Abyssos,
Ad
travelers,
Astra
and
Abyssos.
happy adventuring!
Can I get 5 big booms?
Boom!
Boom, boom, boom. Why are they booming us?
Boom! Oh, wait a second. It looks like another friend from afar is rushing over
What?
to share some interesting news.
What? Add extra abyss sauce. Shh, everyone, be quiet, be quiet. Oh my god.
Nod Cry, an ever-changing landscape of ruin, a marvel corroded by time. In the forest, where the nights were once undisturbed save for a few rays of moonlight, the wild hunt's shadow grows. There are those who bear the name of Frostmoon, living where the silver light shines. Others carry the torch, fending off the darkness and cold with their blades. I hear that the Stolen Fae still yearn
Oh,
for the
elves,
frosts
yeah,
of old.
elves.
While the Fatui look to the stars above,
Oh, this
trying
is so
in vain
cool.
to seize the false firmament.
Oh.
Then
Vitore!
there are the nights, draped in the west wind, nearing the end of a long
Vaka.
and arduous mission. My friends, of course,
Oh,
shan't be
Alice!
outdone.
Oh my god.
They will no doubt bring a magical charm
We know what
to
she
this
looks
edge
like.
of the world. And just as the stone craves the sculptor's hand, so does fate await your gaze. Pour me another cup of tea, if you'd be so kind.
Is it Alice talking or
Story
Lumine?
is about to begin.
It's Alice talking. What the heck is that? Okay. Okay, wait, so when are they gonna put it up? So who did we see? We saw Varka. The Tori is gonna be there. Alice? We actually got to see what Alice looks like? The YouTube stream is 5 minutes delayed. Wait, is it really? Oh. Lucci, you are coping so hard, my friend. Yeah, and we've got elves, so I wonder if we're gonna get, like, elf lore. How long am I gonna have to wait for them? Are they gonna put the cutscene up straight away? Because that was chills. That was cinema. Isn't Clee an elf? Yeah. I don't know how long it's gonna take them for them to put the video up. I'm refreshing. That's so hype. We even got to see what Alice looks like. Yeah, because we have a few characters that have elf ears, but like we don't really have any lore behind them. I guess I could go back in the I can just go on the live stream, hold on. Okay. Okay. We're rewatching this. Vodka needs to be buff. I really hope so, but I'm coping hard for that too.
An ever-changing landscape of ruin. A marvel corroded by time. In the forest, where the nights were once undisturbed save for a few rays of moonlight, the wild hunt's shadow grows. There are those who bear the name of Frostmoon, living where the silver light shines. Others carry the torch, fending off the darkness and cold with their blades.
This is like an Enkanomiya thing.
The stolen fae still yearn for the frost
and the cousin.
While the Fatui look to the
Oh
stars
my
above,
god, the music is so
trying in
peak.
vain to seize the false firmament. Then
Wait.
there are the stars above, trying in vain
New
to
Fatui?
seize the false firmament. Then there are
The
the
Torre.
knights, draped in the west wind, nearing the end of a long and arduous mission.
Vodka.
My friends, of course, shan't be outdone. They will no doubt bring a magical
And
charm to
Alice, okay. She probably won't look exactly like this though whenever she does get released,
this edge
but at
of
least
the
we have an
world.
idea now.
And just as the stone craves the sculptor's hand, so does fate await your gaze. Pour me another cup of tea, if you'd be so kind.
Is that a seal? Yeah, that's
The
a Sealy.
story is-
Okay. So we're gonna have, like... There'll be the settlement for the people that live on Nordcry. And then we've got whatever this is. This, like, giant Fatui base? But also, didn't they mention that, like, there's a whole underground sort of Bellowbog region? Or area? Like, there's gonna be a steampunk kind of city. Lucci is coping harder than Signora Mains. Okay, but to be fair, technically Capitano isn't dead. It looks like Squidward. Why did you have to say that? No, it looks more like a crab. Technically he's asleep, yeah. He's not dead, so... Snezhnaya is said to have the most advanced tech, yeah. A brain! I don't know, I see it like a crab, like it looks like it could lift up and then start walking. For Tui Death Star. Like, the difference is, right, we saw Signora die right in front of us, but technically, okay, technically Capitano still exists. A jellyfish or a mushroom? Oh, this is so hype. Sentient robot mushroom. Call me crazy, but it's given Hitchhiker's Guide Through the Galaxy. How big is Nordcry gonna be? Like, assuming they're going for the whole, like, it's gonna be a year's worth of a region. It could be a giant country about... Is it safe to live there? Thanks for the idea, Carlos. We're so doing that when the region comes out. I can't imagine Nordcry is safe at all to live in, though. Like, aren't they constantly fighting off the abyss? You assume Nordcry is at least the size of Liyue? Really? I mean, I think it's gonna be, like, to the left of Fontaine, above Natlan, kind of. And then the rest of Snezhnaya is on top. I like Varkar, at least what they've shown us. It's just, I do hope they make him a bit more buff. Yeah, I'm trying to think geography-wise. Snezhnaya obviously would be on top of Fontaine, but I don't know, maybe it would make more sense for Nordcry to be near Mondstadt? Another full-size country. Yeah, maybe. Well, assuming they don't do any surprise character releases, we'll have, like, a whole patch to save up, because I'm sure Nordcry characters are gonna be so peak. The area above Mondstadt. I need Dorman Port already, guys. I need it. What is Lucci saying? No, wait. Didn't they say that Vark has been traveling, like, all through Teyvat? Like, he's been going through all the regions? Or am I just making that up? They need a reason to go to Dorman Port, though. But also, I mean, if Mer Javaria is, like, to the leftish of Natlan? I don't know. Nordcry is a fjord. It makes sense to be above Mondstadt. No, but isn't Fonstadt? Oh my god, I can't talk. Fontaine is also very fjordy. like Summer Fontaine is also inspired by Sweden. So that's why I'm not too sure where they're gonna put it. Lucci, please. Oh, anyway, okay, guys, I'm probably... Not Cry is more fjordy, yeah. Fontaine is France with a bit of Italy and Sweden. Yeah, it's more the geography. Some of the geography in Fontaine is based on, like, the Swedish fjords and mountains. So it could be above or, like, near Fontaine. Someone translated the promotional image of Nordcry. Oh, maybe I'll have to look at that. Yeah, we just really need a monster update for real. Well, yeah, Nordcry is also giving very Witcher vibes, which is very like Polish. Oh my god, yeah, sorry Pontus, I meant Norway. Yeah, Nordcry is giving me huge Witcher vibes. And a lot of like the inspiration and folktales are based on like Polish stuff, aren't they? Okay, yeah, anyway guys, I gotta go. Because of Wild Hunt, yeah. But it was cool streaming on YouTube. I might... See, I'm not sure. I think I might try multi-streaming. But I know a lot of you guys would want me to stream on here too, so I'll see. But I do want to get back into streaming, like soon, so maybe you'll be seeing some more streams, maybe. But yeah, that was a really hype stream. I'm so excited for 5.7. Anyway guys, I'll see you next time. Hopefully more streams soon, but yeah. Okay, bye!